This is Rick with Sapphire Valley TV as the parade has started at the far end, again about 10 minutes away. I'll let you know that this, and I think Stephanie will cover this as well, this is the 60th anniversary of Sapphire Valley Resort. It's the 50th anniversary of the Sapphire ski area. It is the 40th anniversary of the Cashiers Christmas Parade and 30th anniversary for our own local fire chief, Randy Dillard. So a lot of anniversaries today. Beautiful day in Cashiers in Sapphire Valley. The ski area was made some snow last night on all runs, including the tube run. And so again, it's a beautiful day for parade and to celebrate all these anniversaries.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we see a parade approaching. Led by Blue Ridge Public Safety. They'll be here at the crossroads momentarily. And while they're approaching, we'd like to introduce today's judges, starting with Debbie Hattler from Hattler Properties and Mountain Lake Rentals here at the grandstand. Matt Cantor and his daughter Emery from Brookings Cashiers Anglers, got it right. And a veteran of judging is Sybil Smith, U.S. Postmistress at 28717, right here in Cashiers. We have prizes and awards for the entries today, including the Christmas Star, which is the best overall for creativity, enthusiasm, and involvement. We have plaques, and the grand prize is also barbecue for 20 from Cashiers Farmers Market. So the judges are, yes, look at the camera, sorry. So the judges are actually going to be looking very closely using different criteria for 7 different prizes.
Well, we see Blue Ridge Public Safety patrol car approaching here. We certainly appreciate their participation in the parade. By the way, they're in charge of crowd control. So all of you that are out of control, that's who you need to report to. I was looking in the mirror when they said that.
Blue Ridge Public Safety has served the Cashiers Sapphire Valley area since 1972 as a private law enforcement agency. They're dedicated to preserving the peace, protecting residents and their property by enforcing laws, detecting and preventing crime, and providing a safe environment in which residents, families, and guests can enjoy our mountain communities. With new Chief
How are we
Roy
doing,
Taylor,
officer? Are we under control?
Yes, sir, we are.
Very good. There you go.
And this is Jackson County Sheriff's Office with their vintage car. Thanks for joining us again this year.
And wonderful color guard from the local VFW, Jimmy Dillard Post.
Under the command of Ed Jones.
Merry Christmas! He gave free publicity. That's what he's waiting on.
Well, wait a minute here. What sort of publicity? Hold up a minute. Now, we don't have to be in a big hurry. We got a little time here in the job. You guys all from the VFW Post, I believe, folks. VFW and Ladies Auxiliary. You guys do a great job in this community, really do. A lot of charitable efforts from some people who've been behind us their whole life.
We appreciate the commercial. We on the way. Thanks, Terry. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Right there, Emery. Right there. On the
Oh my goodness.
I'd like to take a moment and thank the many volunteers who made today's parade possible, including Holly Newman of the Cashiers Area Chamber, Tim O'Brien, Gary Ramey, and members of Blue Ridge Public Safety. You see a number of our emergency personnel around from Glenville Cashiers Rescue Squad, our own volunteer fire department, and we couldn't do it without them today.
And I'd like to thank the Cashiers Chamber of Commerce for the lovely weather we have for our parade today.
We'll take full credit on that one. Here's one of Blue Ridge Public Safety's brand new cars under the leadership of Chief of Police Roy Taylor.
Good morning. Merry Christmas to you. And Merry Christmas to you. What's your name?
Our traditional banner carriers.
My name is Caleb Newman. I am the son of Holly Newman. And I wish you a Merry Christmas to you all. Merry Christmas, everybody.
This is Caleb and Caden Newman, students at Blue Ridge School in Brothers to Kyla and Shaylin. And we'd like to give a special welcome to our Grand Marshals, Gene and Marty Howard, founders of Sapphire Valley. The horses are ready to move today.
Welcome to everybody. We thank you so much for being here and celebrating this beautiful day and surroundings. I hope everybody has a great Christmas, great New Year, and blessings to here all year long. God bless you and have a great year.
Thank you very much. And thank you to Tom Sawyer for the loan of the beautiful Reagan horses.
This is Cinderella's carriage. We're celebrating the 60th anniversary of the Sapphire Valley Resort today, the 50th anniversary of the ski resort area, the 40th anniversary of the parade, the 30th anniversary of Randy Dillard's involvement with the fire department, and many more.
Santa, can I have this one?
It's faster than Santa's sleigh.
It is faster than Santa's sleigh. A beautiful audience. Gorgeous machines. Appreciate the involvement of Harmony Motors with us today. Merry Christmas to you.
These gorgeous machines are courtesy of Harmony Motors from Asheville, Audi, and Porsche.
Actually, they make a nice pair in my garage. There's room for both. Merry Christmas to you.
Happy Heritage to you.
There we go.
This is Mary Palmer Dargan and her husband Hugh zipping through the crossroads.
Slow down a little bit here.
Mary Palmer and Hugh won the Heritage Award, which is presented by the Cashiers Historical Society and the Cashiers Area Chamber for properties that have really epitomized the village character of our area. Please be sure to visit Dovecote, right next to Cornucopia.
And now we have the Cashiers Cares float, if you will. Ladies, can you turn here, rotate a little bit so the camera can get you in well? We'll all be over at Cashiers Cares right after the parade, at the end of the parade route. You need to come by and spend a little time looking at some of the charitable efforts that are being done in our community. And a free lunch.
And this is a red-hot 1952 Ford F1 truck, owned and operated by Mike Gazelle and loaded down with presents for 9 nonprofit organizations which Cashiers Cares supports.
And I want to give a shout out to the Rotary for cooking and serving the food today at Cashiers Cares.
Neighbor helping neighbor is the motto of Cashiers Cares. They have their annual gift market, and they're a wonderful supporter of the welfare of our area.
How appropriate that the free dental clinic people are picking up the candy. I think it's wonderful. What's your name, young man?
Max?
Max? Is this the first parade you've been in here?
Yeah. Good. Now I'm doing it for Blue Ridge School.
Sir, you've got some kind of unusual looking characters following you. I just thought I'd mention that. You know, most of these we have seen before.
Don't look now, but the tooth fairies of the Blue
Merry
Ridge Free
Christmas.
Dental
Merry
Clinic
Christmas.
are here.
Merry Christmas to you,
Merry
sir.
Christmas.
How you doing?
Merry Christmas, Terry.
Huh?
Nice to see you.
Guys,
Got a few of my boys out here.
I understand that all of the candy being given out today has been approved by the American Dental Association. Is that true?
I don't think I'm Ask your mother.
Well, the dog biscuits are good anyhow. Merry Christmas to you.
And we have a canine tooth fairy, too.
Oh, Stephanie, here's one that's
I know,
close to your
after
heart.
my own heart. The Bernese Mountain Dogs have arrived, courtesy of Elizabeth
Anybody have
Fletcher. And for those of you that don't know this wonderful canine, they're actually Swiss Mountain Dogs who pull milk carts. And they are as sweet and beautiful as they look. We have Jimmy Choo in here.
These are
Jimmy Choo's back
beautiful
there.
animals.
They actually pull milk carts. We have a wonderful demonstration of their drafting here today. Elizabeth does have a rescue for Bernese Mountain Dogs. So if anyone's interested in adding a little pet to their family, she'd be a great person to talk to.
It's, oh, this is a beauty here.
Woof.
And what's her name?
Kate.
Kate? Kate is a beautiful dog. Katie Bear, I can appreciate that. I bet she likes to sleep on the bed too, doesn't she?
For those of you who might not be able to see up close, Terry is bribing the dogs with dog treats coming out of his pocket.
Right here.
Hello, Jimmy. How are you?
Stephanie has a particular soft spot for burners.
I do, and we had Mario in our life who was a 135-pound Bernese Mountain Dog, so very close to my heart.
Beautiful. Thanks for participating. We really enjoy it. How are we doing on our candy collection over here? We getting things? Yeah, you making sure you get things for your candy bag? And toothpaste. Here.
I'd like to throw a special shout out to those that are watching, SapphireValley.com, including our parents, our in-laws, the many friends that couldn't be with us here today on this beautiful Cashiers weather out in Florida, Atlanta, Alabama, New Orleans. The list goes on and on.
If you're not here, it's your fault. Okay, from the zip line.
This is Sapphire Valley's newest addition. It's the Zordash Zip Line to complement their winter experience at the ski resort.
The actual zip line is somewhat larger than it appears here.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Sapphire
I'm
Valley
scared.
Resort is dreaming of a white
I'm
Christmas.
scared looking at the equipment. Come over this way a minute. Now that doesn't look like the kind of preparation you need for something that's really fun to do, is it?
Yeah, it is.
It's a great time.
Yeah.
You guys, where do people get in contact with you? I've got $5 off already. Sapphire Valley Ski Area in the 50th anniversary. Skiing, snowboarding, snow tubing, or zip lining. Number area 828-743-7663. Lots of things to do here in the winters, folks. A lot of really good ones in Sapphire Valley.
This 16-foot long by 7-foot trailer features some of the sports that the resort is famous for: skiing, snowboarding, tubing, and now zip lining. Totally blanketed in snow, the float has a mountain bear out front, tubing onto the Frozen Falls Tube Park. Another bear shredding the powder on the main run on his board, a bear carving the learning stone slope on skis, and a fourth bear harnessed and gliding overhead through the Zipline Canopy Challenge course.
Love the action.
Have a very Merry Christmas. And for those of you who may not have heard when we got started, this is the 60th anniversary of the Sapphire Valley Resort. Gene and Marty Howard, who are our Grand Marshals today in that beautiful Cinderella carriage, started it with a vision, and the beautiful lady behind the camera, who keeps reminding me to look into the lids, is actually their daughter and has fond memories of growing up on the slopes. We also have pictures here, historical pictures from the 1960s, And if you get a minute to go onto their website, which is sapphirevalley.com, take a look at it and see how the vision has grown and enjoyed by generations over more than 6 decades now.
Steph, we have the Volunteer of the Year arriving here in this beautiful convertible. Oh, I love it.
This is a beautiful Jaguar convertible provided by Land Rover Jaguar of Asheville. And it's our pleasure to introduce Marcia Schaller, the 2014 Volunteer of the Year, one of our Spirit of Our Community Award winners presented recently. This award is presented to an individual who's generously given of his or her personal time, talent, and financial resources to improve the lives of those in our community. For those of you who may not know Marcia, she's one of the founders and board members of the Mountain Youth Charities and also president of the Boys and Girls Club of the Plateau. When the club opened 2 months ago, it was fully enrolled with a waiting list and is currently serving 125 children.
Is it on? It was a pleasure to do this for this community. Stephanie, thank you all so much. And check out our big float coming up.
We will. Thanks, Marcia.
Looks like a winner to me.
Marcia's a fundraiser, she's a volunteer recruiter, program developer, janitor, and more. No job's too small or too big, and she's generously given thousands of hours of time, extensive talents, and financial support to this initiative, which will have a wide and lasting impact on the quality of life for families and children here in the Cashiers area.
Boys and Girls Club of the Plateau, huh? What's your name?
James.
James? Your name?
Chloe.
Chloe? You guys are doing a great job.
I'm Venus. Venus, what a great float you guys have. Very first year out, you're going to be tough competition for those awards. The Boys and Girls Club mission is to enable all young people, especially those who need us the most, to reach their full potential as productive, caring, and responsible citizens. They're located in the Cashiers Community Center, just around the corner on Frank Allen Road.
We have bells, too. And a dance troupe. Great job, guys and gals. Merry Christmas to everyone.
And leading this wonderful dance team is Danny Beck. We're so fortunate to have her here in Cashiers. She's actually produced the Rose Bowl Parade and also the Orange Bowl. I should have known out of Miami. Excuse me, the Orange Bowl Parade and the Orange Bowl halftime show. So she has lent her talents and gotten this great troupe in order. So show us some more of your dancing.
Merry Christmas, Boys and Girls Club of the Plateau. Great job.
And this is Michael, who is in charge of this illustrious group. Do you have anything to say to us today?
Just thank you for all your support.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, now the group I've been waiting for. Marching bands are always a big part of the parade, and we really appreciate this one.
Under the direction of Chelsea Fandrick, the band has more than 40 marching members. It makes it the largest group to play together in many years. marching tigers are just from down the road. And it's made up of many high school students, but what a lot of people don't realize is there are a lot of 7th and 8th grade students performing today with us. And my husband would be disappointed if I didn't put a shout out to the band members, because I was a band member and have marched in many a parade. So my heart's with them today too.
Big round of thanks, the Rossman Marching Band. Thanks, guys.
And approaching the crossroads is our very own Robin Tyndall, who is president of the Cashiers Area Chamber of Commerce
No,
and also executive director of the Highlands Cashiers Hospital Foundation. And they're with us today with the Eckerd Living Center. Have a healthy, happy Christmas.
Is this your first parade, little girl?
It is my first parade.
Fantastic. You enjoying it?
It's wonderful.
Fantastic.
The hospital is actually handing out Band-Aids to those who enjoy the parade today. This is the Eckerd Living Center.
Love the float. Pause just for a second.
Let It Snow is the name of the float from Cashiers Highlands Hospital and the Eckerd Living Center. And on the float, you'll see a Winter Park scene and children sledding a jolly snowman and folks feeding a group of cardinals. In addition, we have staff walking alongside to share goodies with the many parade watchers. We have residents from the center with us here today.
Merry Christmas.
Highlands Cashiers Hospital is
wait.
a not-for-profit community hospital. Passing by us now are the residents of the Fidelia
Merry
Eckerd Living Center at
Christmas.
Highlands Cashiers Hospital, located just down the road on Highway 64 West. Approaching, we have a very special treat, which is the vintage Cashiers Glenville Volunteer Fire Department engine. Who's driving that today?
And who's driving today?
Ernie Ash.
This is a beautiful vehicle, Ernie. 1947? Absolutely gorgeous. I need to have these guys come work on my car. It does not look nearly as nice.
We'd like to point out, too, this is a volunteer fire department, so all of these firemen and firewomen have jobs, but they do get up in the middle of the night when the call is made. This is one.
Who is in this fire truck? She's a little on the shy side. You having a good time at the parade? I'll bet you're hoping Santa bring you some teeth, a front tooth. That'd be wonderful. Merry Christmas to you.
The Cashiers Glenville Fire Department is under the leadership of Chief Randy Dillard, who, as we mentioned earlier, is celebrating his 30th year.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Who is this in the center? Who are you?
Anna. Baby.
Baby looks pretty nice.
Katie. Anna.
This is the Old Fort Lodge. Hearts, Hands, Hoofs, and Paws is a nonprofit private club known as the Old Fort Lodge, and they offer private classes, recreational activities, and a sanctuary for members and their furry friends.
Hello, gorgeous.
Abigail. Sorry, Annie.
You can lease a horse at Old Fort Lodge. You can also enjoy their
Yeah, I've been
classes.
told
It's
I need to
located
come
just
over
11
here.
miles from the crossroads.
I'm Denise and this is Sabi.
Sabi. Hello, Tony. You get to walk and she gets to ride. There you go. Important player for sure. And we have another gorgeous Jaguar. Boy, I hope Santa's paying attention. I'm trying not to drool on these things as they come by.
We'd like to offer a big thank you to Angie Williams and our friends at Land Rover Jaguar of Asheville, and also to recognize Jim Zoller, who is the 2014 Spirit of Our Community Business Person of the Year. Many of you may know Jim's name from Zoller Hardware. The award's presented to a business representative who's leveraged commercial resources to support community initiatives in an extraordinary manner. Jim's community resume reads like a nonprofit directory: chairman of the Southwestern Community College Foundation, Rotary Foundation, Rotary Club of Cashiers Valley, Mountain Bible Church, past president of the Friends of Lake Linville, and the list goes on. You would
Congratulations, Business Person of the Year.
I want to thank the chamber for giving me this car. It's great.
And appropriately enough, from Zoller Hardware, Merry Christmas to y'all. Merry Christmas.
These are our friends from Mountain
Merry
Bible
Christmas.
Church.
Mountain Bible Church. Very nice. Complete with trees.
And a party on the plateau wouldn't be possible without party planners, and Professional Party Rentals is one of our newest business neighbors. And behind the wheel, it looks like Jason Watson and maybe his family is joining us with some furry
Merry
friends
Christmas.
on the side.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Pepper?
Pepper.
Gracie, you're doing a great job. Nice outfit, by the way.
Professional Party Rentals is located on Highway 64 West in the Hearthstone Center, right next to Freeman Gas. And now, our friends from Old Cashiers Realty, owned by Grace and Mark Battle. Old Cashiers is a boutique agency, and the broker in charge is Katie Miller, who I believe is on the float or walking, and maybe will come over here and give us a few words. Crazy Katie, joined by Allie Moody is back there. Who else do we have on there?
And what's your name?
I'm Katie Miller from Old Cashiers Realty. We're a boutique real estate firm located right down 107 South. And thank you. And we will take care of all your real estate needs. Just come on in.
You having a good time?
We can tell you what your house is
This is a
worth.
fun way to see the parade, isn't it? Are you giving out the candy or are you keeping it? Some of each? What's left over you get to keep? Oh, okay. Nice job. More fire engines. These guys are there when you need them. I'll tell you what. Middle of the night, there's never a problem.
And what's your name? An aspiring fire person. Natalie's here on engine number 6. There is a new fire station under construction on Reed Love Road, which is station number 6, generously donated by the Chickapin community.
Who do we have here? Walker, can you whistle? Good try. It's difficult with that big space between the teeth. Now, that'll get better. Who's on the other side here? Oh my goodness, look at the haircut. I love it. Did you do that just for Christmas? You having a good... talkative come Christmas morning. No worry about that.
Merry Christmas!
And another beautiful Jaguar with the Evergreen Fund.
Approaching in another beautiful Jaguar from Land Rover Jaguar of Asheville is our winners of the Evergreen Award, Andrea Hannon and Barbara Cups, representing the Cashiers Valley Garden Club. The Valley Club was, sorry, this is a little harder than it looks, guys. The Valley Garden Club of Cashiers was founded in 1987 for the purpose of beautification, conservation of native plants, flowers, and natural resources. As many of you have seen around our community, they take care of the post office. We have a beautiful, lovely flower bed in front of the Cashiers Chamber, McKinney Meadow,
Christmas.
and other planters around town.
Ladies do a wonderful job of beautifying you.
Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas.
Just by being here, they make it look better, actually, but they really do a wonderful job on our gardens. We love it. Gorgeous automobile. That'll fit, too.
Thank you.
Oh,
These
and who do
ladies
we
truly
have
have a
here?
green thumb. Thank you.
It looks like a couple of Santa's special reindeer. Very nice.
And this is Sunshine Stable with two of the cutest little ponies I've ever seen.
Mini ponies, they're called.
Mini ponies, right in keeping with the White Christmas theme this year. Thanks for coming out from Sunshine Stables. And riding up now in his Stetson hat are the Martinez family and the 1945 Old House Western Wear, located just north on 107 from the crossroads.
Good morning, good afternoon, good morning. We're doing great. Thank you for having us here. Merry Christmas.
Tony, are we out?
Always a beautiful addition.
Somebody tripped on the wire, so we're out. Can you hang tight with us for now? We'll technical difficulties.
1, 2. Got one.
Are we back?
I know, I sound better when it's unplugged.
Hey, sweet boy. Tony Martinez, the owner of 1945 Old House, is riding one of his favorite horses by the name of Blue. And he wears one of the most unique Stetson hat in the world called the Diamante, made with the finest chinchilla fur and genuine diamonds. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Tony, you've been an entrant in our parade how many times?
This is our second year, sir.
Always a beautiful addition to the parade. Really appreciate it. Great shop just beyond the light on the left. Make sure you get there.
Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We got elves on this one, huh? Who do we have? Who do we have driving? Who's driving?
Well, I'm Santa. I'm Santa's little help.
I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. Merry Christmas to you.
Okay, and coming up to the crossroads now is Glenn Cohn of Freeman Gas in his Peterbilt.
Beautiful.
We have a Peterbilt parade coming forward. I know we have a 1946 Peterbilt, 1996 Peterbilt coming up here shortly.
Merry Christmas. It's a truckers' convention.
Okay, and this one I
Jeremiah looks
recognize.
gorgeous.
Jeremiah Nicholson is in the Peterbilt passing by, and he is one of our volunteer firemen in the Cashiers Glenville Fire Department.
Hey, we may not have an inflatable Mickey Mouse, but they don't have things like that in the parades up northeast either. That's fantastic. What year is this?
70 Peterbilt.
1970 Peterbilt pulling a 38 Dodge truck. Another example of the fine equipment from our Cashiers Volunteer Fire Department. Thanks, guys. Appreciate what you do.
We have a Merry Christmas from Tangle's Hair Salon. It's a 19th entry in the Cashiers Christmas Parade. They have their own modern flair to a white Christmas with a 10-foot sparkling white tree surrounded by silver and blue trees.
What if
And
you
you
throw
can't
it
have
all
the
out? Do you
concept
get
of a
me
white
afterwards?
Christmas without the company of family and friends riding along.
Madeline.
Madeline, you're tasting it to make sure it's good candy? Is this good stuff? Yeah, it's important to have testers. How you doing, you man?
My name is Ansel, and I'm okay.
Okay. I think you're better than okay. That's a fun deal to be able to ride on a float like that. Merry Christmas. Thanks for the entry.
As the library approaches, I would like to mention that this is the 40th year for the Cashiers Area Christmas Parade, and it is sponsored by the Cashiers Area Chamber. You can find more information about our organization at cashiersareachamber.com, and for information on all activities on the plateau, please check us out on cashiers411.com.
Thank you very much. And I have my library card, too, by the way. Do we need to check it here?
This is good. We've got frosty coupons from Frosty and Wendy's for the judges.
You know, they talked about tossing candy, but they're afraid it wouldn't make it quite that far. That's just pretty sneaky.
Frosty Meets Wendy is the theme of this year's float, provided by the Friends of the Albert Carlton Cashiers Community Library. They've teamed with Wendy's here in Cashiers, which is located just on 64 West, and the result is a woodland scene in which Frosty the Snowman is meeting Wendy. Library volunteers are also handing out books all along the parade line to the children, and
Merry Christmas.
as Adair Simon mentioned, free coupons for a Frosty at the local Wendy's.
Merry Christmas. We have a, love it. Merry Christmas.
Miss Wendy is Allie Mills, the daughter of Wendy's managers Mike Mills, and Frosty is our own librarian, Serenity Richards. Driving them along the route is Dick Zocker, treasurer of the Friends of the Library and a wonderful chamber volunteer, as well as volunteer extraordinaire in the community.
Okay, now we have a perennial favorite in the Cashiers Christmas Parade. It wouldn't be the same without the Cashiers Highlands Humane Society. We have quite a collection here today, I can see. lady? Thank you very much. Move up a little bit here so we can meet some of the rest of your friends. Who are these?
This is Sven the reindeer and Miss Edna.
Edna's got gorgeous eyes. He's probably been told that before. I didn't bring any apples today. I'm sorry about that. Oh, and a whole group of friends. Tracker? This is Tracker. Benji? Benji's thinking about it. I need to get better quality dog biscuits here. What do we have here?
Cashiers Highlands Humane
Would you like a
Society is
treat?
located on 64
A lot of
East,
activity
and led under the
right now.
direction
It's
of
hard to pay
Executive Director
attention.
David Stroud.
Oh, my goodness. Miss Dolly? There you go, Miss Dolly.
While Terry's gone to the dogs, we'll have David give us a quick elevator speech on the society. Glad to have you
Would that
here.
help?
Retiring Chamber Board Member David Stroud.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Stephanie.
Very gentle. Merry Christmas.
This is a wonderful.
Who is this?
40th anniversary.
Friday?
And this year,
Friday, I think, is envious of your
Frozen.
nose. What's your name?
I am Georgia.
It's nice of
Terry
you to
did
be
that
out
like
here
you.
walking the animal. Merry Christmas, all.
all I can say is I think I've got the words to Let It Go memorized now. Just saying.
Executive Director David Stroud of the Cashiers Highlands Humane Society. They do great work in the community. They have a wonderful expansion underway. So please check them out at David, your website, so people can learn more information is
CHHumaneSociety.org.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas. Great job. Merry Christmas, all. Ooh. Now I recognize that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Merry Christmas to you. And a trike. Merry Christmas. Who's your friend back here? Jackson.
Jackson is on the Babachi Trike. It's a ladies' accessories of apparel located at the crossroads here on Highway 107.
Merry Christmas. A very, very appropriate attire. We like this. Three wise men. I can use all the help I can get these days, you know. Okay, Merry Christmas.
That looks suspiciously like Frank Pimental from Landmark Realty Group. That's one of the wise men driving. And shortly behind is the big boy toy Tonka truck. Jane Eberts, who's a broker and co-founder of Landmark Realty.
Excuse me, young lady, is this your first Christmas parade?
Big boy wants to find.
No. Yes, I am.
You're looking for Santa with all the rest of it?
Yes, I have gotten my list in.
We won't go there. Merry Christmas to you.
This truck's designed to go anywhere, as the sign says, and get dirty. The perfect vehicle for an off-road mud experience. Originally camouflaged, two-door ragtop, three-axle, Kevin Eberts transformed it to a four-door custom hardtop, two-axle leather interior, power steering, power brakes, custom suspension, and custom paint job.
We have our friends here from Lake Toxaway Fire Rescue. Wonderful the way the fire departments work together in this area. They all support one another, not only in the Christmas parade, but every day of the year.
The Lake Toxaway Fire Rescue was established in 1965. They run fire, rescue, and first responder calls. They're under the leadership of Chief Brian Cash. They are also a volunteer organization with only one paid staff working during the week. They have 35 rostered volunteers and are always looking for more.
Sapphire Stone and Grading, Merry Christmas to you.
Okay, this is the 1996 Peterbilt truck that I told you is coming. It's driven by Brian Cash, who's also Chief of the Lake Toxaway Volunteer Fire Rescue. Sapphire Stone and Grading has been in operation since 2002. They do a variety of things: boulder walls, clearing, road building, trucking, and septic installer, just to name a few. They're family owned and operated and located in the Lake Toxaway area, which is just to the east of us on Highway 64.
And we have Cashiers Insurance Agency.
Because accidents happen.
The parade's longer than you think it is.
Cashiers Insurance is family owned and operated for more than 39 years, and in 2012 sold to the Corel Insurance Group.
Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you all. Next, we have an entry from Cashiers Valley Preschool. You got a lot of helpers out here with you today, right? Well, hold on just a second here. Merry Christmas. What's your name? And do you tell me your name? By the looks of it, it's Mr. Candy Cane Eater. There's a few pieces left over here for later snack. Merry Christmas to you. We all having a good time? Merry Christmas. Sure, you can say it with me. 1, 2. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas, guys.
Okay, approaching is Blue Ridge School, and this includes the Educator of the Year Award winner Wanda Crisp and her students. We salute the Blue Ridge School. The Educator of the Year Award is presented to a teacher or an administrator who has uniquely promoted character development and innovation in youth as a foundation for future success. It's a well-deserved honor for Wanda. She's truly shaping the future of Cashiers, one student at a time. Congratulations, Miss Wanda.
Congratulations. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
You got a lot of little elves helping you here, huh? What's your name?
Bailey. Brayden.
Can everybody at once say big Merry Christmas? 1, 2, 3.
Blue Ridge School is dreaming of a white Christmas, and when school is closed for break.
Sure.
Coming up next is Tyler's Way Foundation. They are joined us every year, I believe. It's a nonprofit foundation based out of Johns Creek, Georgia. It focuses its three-part mission to promote character in children, support community, and embrace families of loss. Please show your support this season by doing a random act of kindness in memory of a loved one, and join us every year on June 5th when we'll have a random act of kindness in Tyler's memory across the country. For more information, check out www.tylersway.com.
Now we have Summit Charter School, and here some of the champion athletes in front. Merry Christmas, guys and gals. Go Bears! Thank you very much. And this must be Rudolph. Merry Christmas. Okay, 1, 2, 3, a big
Summit Charter School, under the leadership of Dr. Jack Talmadge, is located on Mitten Lane, just to the south of Cashiers. Words can't describe the next entry.
Words cannot
Seriously,
describe
I have
this.
no words to describe the next entry.
We're being visited by the Grinch.
This is a special presentation by chamber member The Ugly Dog Public House and Doghouse Restaurant in Highlands. Behind the wheel is owner Tom Craig and his better half, Walking Coyote, Kay Craig, his beautiful children, and a friend Tanya and Leah Grace, yes.
Christmas is done now. I got what was on my list. Thank you very much.
The Ugly Dog Pub is located just up the street from Old Edwards Inn in Highlands.
Callaway Market. Wonderful job you guys are doing. Merry Christmas to you.
The market's located on Little Savannah Road, just across the street from Western Carolina University, and it's a nonprofit outreach by Community Bible Church. Coming up is the North Carolina Army National Guard.
Merry Christmas. Thanks to the guys and gals that stand behind us every day and do the jobs the rest of us don't want. Really
Apparently
appreciate it.
Sergeant Rogers is driving, and we've got some wonderful representatives named Sergeant Taylor is at the head of the pack here.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you for being with us today. Some more four-legged friends coming up from Stillwater Farms. Owner Robin Visalia leads her movie star award-winning Gypsy
this?
Banners. Caprice.
Caprice, you're beautiful. Gorgeous horse. And I know Avery. Here's our favorite local sweetheart. Who are you riding, Avery?
Lila.
Lila's beautiful also. We have all sorts of great critters here. I like this with the scarf is a very nice touch. Apples, something like that.
Also joining us today is Odyssey Warford. I see you with the pub. Excuse me, Kathy Rosario and Daisy Fouts.
Robin, beautiful, beautiful horses. As always, we appreciate your involvement. See you later. And one more. This is
Kathy and Ruby.
Ruby, riding Ruby. Ruby, they are so gorgeous. Absolutely love these.
These are Gypsy Vanner horses with a very interesting history, so check them out on stillwaterfarms.com.
Good afternoon. Merry Christmas to you. What's your name? Walkie? Well, that's kind of an Indian name, something like that. Very nice. Merry Christmas to you all. And who do we have here? Oh,
Caitlin Mingo.
Bingo's gorgeous. Yeah, I'll bring apples next year. I'm sorry. I'm very, very.
Shauna on
on a cone.
Tony, beautiful. Spent a lot of time braiding that hair, I can tell. And here we have, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Very nice, Whitewater Equestrian Center. You give trail rides, beautiful horses. This Buttercup, the Hunger Games, huh? Is this Buttercup on there? Can we get a picture of Buttercup?
This is Panther Hill Maine Coon Cats. Another beautiful, beautiful animal.
The cat in this car is Buttercup, who starred in the Hunger Games. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
Bonafide movie star with us.
Yes. Passion performance. After my own heart. I love that stuff. Sounds great. Merry Christmas to y'all. Who's this in the car with you? Merry Christmas to you.
Passion Performance is located just up the road on 107. It offers a complete line of street legal, track tested, dyno proven high performance aftermarket parts. Mild to wild. We have another wonderful entry. I see Marcia McCarley, Alyssa Short. I'm calling names. And the elf's elf herself, Ann McKee Austin. Pedal faster, Ann. We want to get you on camera here. This is Ann Austin, also volunteer extraordinaire, who in past lives has actually been a dancing Christmas tree in our parade. So,
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, everybody. This is a wonderful event. Great to see everyone. This thing gets 1,800 miles to the gallon.
1,800 miles to the gallon. Can't beat that. And they're celebrating McKinney Meadows, which is a conservation area on 107 South. Check out
Merry
the Highlands
Christmas.
Cashiers Land Trust for more information on McKinney Meadow. This is Verlin Stewart, and tell us what you're driving today. A 1979 Camaro. She's beautiful. Big thank you to the Glenville Cashiers Rescue Squad.
Merry Christmas. What's your name? Caitlin, hand your hand out. Ashlyn and Caitlin. Some nice stuff. And Bob. Merry Christmas.
Got another great float from Shane's Towing and Transport, a new business here in Cashiers.
My goodness, who do we have here? Hey.
Entries are competing today for the Cashiers Christmas Star Award, the Elfin Magic Award,
Nice
which features
ears.
children, the Holiday Spirit Award, entry with the most enthusiastic participants, the Tin Soldier Award for the best marching or walking entry, the Cashiers Caroling Award, the entry with the best musical performance.
Do we have an award for the best antlers? Because we've got some really
I think we
good
should.
antlers.
We've got a
over
winner.
here. Who is the? Merry Christmas to all of you. Doing a great job.
Our judges, Debbie Haller, Matt Cantor, and Sybil Smith, will also be making a presentation for the Vintage Vehicle Award, Santa's Sleigh Award, which is the entry with the best theme in motion, Rudolph's Friends Award,
Think about it. How about you?
for the best entry featuring animals, which we have a lot of competition on today, and not to be outdone, the Fruitcake Award, the entry with the most humorous display.
That's all right. A lot of excitement going on. Merry Christmas. Are you throwing those out or are you keeping those for yourself? Some of each? What's your name?
Benny.
Benny? Merry Christmas. Benny, did you say?
Brennan.
Well, see, you need to speak up so people can hear you. Merry Christmas to you. Who's over here?
Carly.
Carly. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You have a Merry Christmas.
More friends from the Cashiers Glenville Volunteer Fire Department. And we have a very special guest who apparently has ditched his sleigh to ride on the fire engine this afternoon. We'd like to remind our viewers to visit www.cashiersareachamber.com and cashiers411.com for information on our community activities. And please mark your calendar for next year, always the second Saturday at the Crossroads, for the 41st Cashiers Area Christmas Parade.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, all. Did you see who's up on top of the truck? Did you look up there? Look up on top of the truck. Right there in the back, alongside Mrs. Claus. Who do you think that is?
No.
Merry Christmas, Randy.
Big thanks to the Cashiers Glenville Volunteer Fire Department. And a special hello to our guest, Santa Claus. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Thanks, guys. What a great, auspicious group here. Our very own Chief Randy Dillard. Say Merry Christmas to all.
Merry Christmas, all.
Tim O'Brien.
Merry Christmas.
Gary Ramey, one of our volunteers.
Ho, ho, ho.
Wait a minute. What about Todd Dillard,
Todd Dillard,
our
I know he's running
emergency
too fast.
management specialist?
Thank you to the Glenville Cashiers Rescue Squad for all your hard work.
Merry Christmas to all. Thanks so much for turning out for the parade. Another wonderful event. Beautiful weather. Love the Chamber of Commerce here.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to all from the Western North Carolina mountains. There's not a better place to be.
You better believe it.
That concludes our broadcast of the 40th Annual Cashiers Valley Christmas Parade. celebrating Sapphire Valley's 50th anniversary at the ski area. Thanks for viewing. Merry Christmas.